It's a big one. A Tatonka. Perfect for a tat merchant like me. Sheep, 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 sheep. That might do it. Well, hello. Welcome back to my shed on a Wednesday. I just thought I'd pick up the phone and film a little vlog on a Wednesday. It's a bonus. Oh, you lucky, lucky bunch. I've just been doing some photos and drafting lots of stuff. I need to do all of the pictures for this stuff as well, but we're getting there. Trying to be productive. You know how it is. Sometimes it's easier than others, right? But I thought I'd say hello. How are we all doing? Do you want to see some random stuff that I'm working on? Of course you do. That's what you're here for. This is a nice item. It's another freebie, and it's a very unassuming, mucky looking little box there and a plug. But when you look closely, it says Singer on it. It has a lot of age. This is a really early Singer foot pedal for a Singer sewing machine. And I knew it would have a market. I've sold foot pedals for sewing machines before. They can do really well. There's completeds for this all the way up to £50 and beyond. I've drafted it. I can't remember what I went for, 50 or 60 pounds. It does need a clean. I mean, yeah, it's not had a clean for many a year, but there you go. Not bad, is it? Also, this, we popped in to Thetford and there's a tip shop there, and we always pop in, have a mooch. I buy plenty of media out there. Their DVDs are 10p each. Their CDs are 20p each, 5 for £1. But we find other stuff in there. This was cool. This is a 1975 Tomy, it's a clock owl. It helps you to learn to tell the time. You move the hands round, and when you wake him up, he knows the time. You can do it by hand. It's a very cool thing, but sadly fairly common, doesn't have much value. I think I've drafted it for £12.99. I may struggle to get that out of it, you know, but for £1 it was coming home. I like it. A few other bits from the tip shop. We have, what did we have? Oh yeah. Oh, I thought this was going to be something really valuable. I thought, oh, I've found something good here. It's brass. Now it should have glass in here. It would be a little like oil lantern, I believe. But the glass is missing, so that doesn't help. But look, GWR, Great Western Railway. I thought, wow, antique brass lamp with the Railway Association, right? Plenty of train collectors out there, plenty of lamp collectors. This will do incredibly well. Looked it up, they're really common. I'm going to struggle to get much beyond a tenner in this condition. But again, it was £1. It was coming home. So not the end of the world, but I really thought that would have some more value. I do like picking up Adele CDs. Generally, I just bundle them together and they always sell for me. This I've not seen before. It's a special edition of 19. It has an acoustic set from LA. I'm going to have a listen to that before I sell it. Yeah, CDs and tip shop that we go to in Thetford are 20p, so yeah, not bad. This doesn't hold much value. It's a fairly cheap chess set, but it is sealed inside here, as you can see. And it has a Learn to Play chess book. There's a board in there and a set of chess pieces. So again, at £1 it was coming home. I've drafted it, I think, for 13. So not big numbers, but every little helps, says Mr. Tesco. And while I was there, because their DVDs are 10p, I always have a look. This was a perfect instant bundle of Ninjago Lego DVDs. That's season 6, all 10 episodes on a double disc pack, for example. I mean, I could sell these individually. The later series have a little bit of value, but I much prefer to sell a bundle like that. I think I've listed these at 15. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there. So 90 pence. It works, right? Anyway, I actually have to do some packaging today because we have sold a bunch of stuff and it is a shipping day. We are at Wednesday. Now we have 2-day dispatch and we tend to, it varies a bit sometimes depending on what's going on, but we tend to dispatch orders on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. But like I say, that's kind of, it varies depending on what we're up to. But we do have some orders, a few nice orders going out today. Should we pick a few bits? Oh, you're being treated to extra picking orders this week. Oh dear. Right. Let's see. I know, oh, we've got a big one to pack it. This thing up here, I'll grab that in a sec. I know that's gone. Awaiting dispatch. 15 bits going out. So, yeah. Now, up here, let me grab that first. Just going to find it. I think it went for the full asking. That is a Tatonka. A Tatonka. Rigid frame baby carrier. It's gone for 30 plus post, 37 all in. It's a big one. So this, I love these things. These tend to do pretty well for us. I'm just going to clean my lens. It seems a bit blurry. Hold on. I really don't know if that's any better. Maybe it is. Right, where was I? Yes. These things. I love these. You put your child in there and you carry them around on your back like a rucksack. We had one when Ellen was tiny and we loved it and she loved it. Loads of different brands of these. I don't think I've ever had this Tatonka. Perfect for a tat merchant like me. Yeah, anyway, paid a £5 at a yard sale. It was funny, we were up in Norwich at a yard sale. We went to a stall and they had one of these, different brand I believe, but very similar. And he wanted like £50 for his baby rucksack and I politely declined. I went round the corner, found another stall, and there was another one, very, very similar, sat on the wall. How much is your baby carrier? £5, the chap said. Here's your £5, hooray. It sat on the side, waiting forever, since the summer. No good reason. Finally listed it the other day and it sold within days. It's always the way, right? The stuff we procrastinate on, and for some reason, don't get round to dealing with. It's not a difficult listing. I found exactly the same one, clicked sell similar, sat it on the kitchen floor, took a bunch of pictures. It's a 5-minute job. And now it's sold within a couple of days of listing it. So yeah. Anyway, that's going out. That's going to be a big box. Next, if you've been here watching videos, following the channel for a while, you'll know I bought 75 little kind of ceramic kind of, no, I think they're resin actually. I think they're resin birds at a jumble sale. And then thought, what have I done? Why have I bought these? A load of them were broken, had their beaks knocked off or wing tips knocked off, but we did manage to sell all the damaged ones as a bundle, which was nice. And then we were selling them off for about £10 each. Did really well out of them. In the end, I was pleased with my purchase. And then we got it down to a bunch left. How many was it? 9 left. We've made a pretty decent profit out of it, and they'd slowed down to a crawl. So what was left, and they're all hiding in the back of there, I made a bundle, and we have now sold the bundle. So I need to pick out all 9 of it. I'm probably not pointing correctly. I need to find them all and ship them all out. There's 2, 3, 4. So this is what they are, if you've not seen them before. It was one of those periodical things, like magazine periodicals, where once a month you would be sent another little bird thingy and a magazine, and you would collect them all. And over the course of a couple of years, you would spend an absolute fortune on a bunch of birdie things. Yeah. Anyway, here they are. So that'll be a fun packing job as well. But I'm glad to just kind of wrap that purchase up, finish it off. So all the birds, that's the last, what did we say, 9. Let's have a look. I can't remember what I decided to do on the last little bundle. Price wise, $24.99 plus postage. So that's a nice little order to finish that off. So let's go and grab a few more bits while we've got you. I'll take the laptop with me and you, and we'll come over here. So hope you're well. Thank you for joining me. I'll perch you back on this little dehumidifier I have in here, like that. So, laptop on there. We need to find, oh, I had an offer come in on one of the wrestling DVDs. It was an incomplete pack. And I took the offer. This one that is a bit of a rarity, but it's missing one of the 2 discs. So to be honest, I was happy to just get an offer in and get it out the door. That's now gone for a tenner. But considering, like I say, only half of the content that should be in there is there, that can't be bad. So that's going. We've sold a vintage knitting needle storage box with some needles. It's here. Sheep, 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 sheep. Isn't that a cool thing? With a bunch of knitting needles in it. I mean, there's very little value in it. Now, it's been a week or so of freebies. That was picked up along with a bunch of other stuff that was being given away. It didn't have much value. I listed it at £10 plus post. We had an offer come in at 7, which I was more than happy with. 7 plus post, 11 all in. There you go, it's gone. Now, you may have seen a video I put out yesterday. Well, it depends when this video eventually gets put out. We went out charity shopping in Durham with Jen and Alexis. And one of the things I picked up was a totem pole from Canada. And, oh, it's right here. I don't need to move you. It's there, look. Yeah, it was £3 in a charity shop. And I thought it was quite an attractive thing. I've sold similar things in the past. It's this Greg Wolf chap who designed it. I listed it for 20. It has gone for 17 plus post. Looks like an offer, which I imagine I would have sent out. So yeah, sold quick. Not big money, but you know, it's gone. Oh, another one of the wooden bits here. I think I showed this in a recent video. This wooden, it's like a snake little puzzle that if you get it right, you can make it into a cube. That went, somebody threw me an offer at 7, or was that a counter offer? Can't remember. 7 plus, well, £10 all in. When you add the postage, 7 plus 3, tenner gone. We also sold, speaking of wooden things, there's a little carved wooden head. We picked up loads of busts and little wooden carvings at a tiny village car boot sale 2 summers back when we first moved up here, the first summer we had here. And I think this is the last of everything to go. It was the same place. There was a big wooden monk up here that we sold a week or 2 back that went for about 40 or 50 pounds. Anyway, this is the very last of all of the wooden stuff we picked up from the same stall. Now, is it under here? Now, oh, I can see it. It's down here, there, in the back. Can you see it? This one is the last to go. £9 plus post, 13 all in. There he is. Now, I don't know if that's some sort of hat or if that's meant to be a halo. See what I mean? Don't know. Anyway, gone. Right, let's do a couple more bits while I've got you. Oh, we've sold a t-shirt. This is a cool t-shirt. This is a Led Zeppelin shirt that I've had for ages. I don't know where I've put the bits of clothing. Did they come out here? Maybe. That's Adele. We have an Adele t-shirt. We have, no, that's Erasure. Right, it's in here. Right, got it. Bear with. So, this one. That's a very noisy lorry going past. So this is Led Zeppelin. It's a vintage t-shirt with this design. These, what do they look like? Angels. And a back print. Yeah, nice thing. Didn't go for masses, £16. There we go. A little bit of clothing out of the door. Oh, we sold a Connect 4. These don't really hold a great deal of value, and this one had a pretty scruffy box from what I remember. It's underneath this wallpaper. I just listed that this morning. This doesn't have much value. I nearly just used it as void fill, but it's this kind of, it's called fresco stuff, and it's embossed. Can you see the pattern on it, like scallop pattern? Has a bit of value, but not much really. Anyway, it's listed now. Yeah, this Connect 4. We had this exact one as kids. I used to love this game. But has very little value. What did that go on at? £10 all in, right? Super common. When I went to list that, people were selling it so cheap. But we went at 10 and it's gone, so that'll do me. Okay, right, shall I see if I can find a massive box big enough to put that rucksack in? This one here. Let's do that. Now I have boxes under here. These are small this end going to sort of medium that end. And then if you come out here, oh, I'll have to put the light on. There we go. Up there, up above, this in the corner is the loo. I have a loo out here, which is really handy. in there. But yes, up here I have larger boxes, so I'm going to have a rummage up there, see what I can find, and hopefully should have one big enough. Right, I'm going up a ladder. So, it's a big one, but I don't think it's big enough. We may struggle to find one actually. I might have to combine 2 boxes for this. Let's have a look down here. Can't get it out. That might do it. Have a look at that one. I'm not sure even that's big enough, to be honest. Oh, maybe. It's close. Kind of almost does it. I think I can make that work. I mean, it's not like it's fragile, so I can kind of squeeze it in a bit like that. Yeah, we can make that work, I think. Right, so I've sealed it up one end. Now, eagle-eyed of you may have noticed this is a Jellycat box. You see all the Jellycats on it? When we lived in Hitchin, I used to get a lot of boxes from a place in town. It was a shop called Etc. And they had really good boxes. And I used to get loads from there. And this came from there. They had a big display of Jellycats. And when we moved, I used a load of these. You can see bedroom on there to pack all our stuff in. So this came with us from Hitchin. So let's see if that's big enough. It is a tight squeeze, as I just showed you, but I can't, because it's a rigid body one. It has this metal frame. I can't really make it any smaller. Anyway, let's have a go. Yeah, I think let's do that, and then like that. That'll do. Seal that up. Oh, it's got some old labels on here. Yeah, etc. Hitchin. Okay. Just gonna cover those labels up. Don't want any confusion. Like that. Oops. Right, that will do. It's a lightweight thing. It's only an aluminium frame. Just big and bulky. But that is good to go. I was reminded today a little bit of how annoying Facebook is when it beeps at you. No, I was reminded today just to be grateful that I do what I do, that I work from home, pottering around in my shed, selling stuff on the internet. Because we had a chap come around today because our dishwasher packed up, which is frustrating, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It's a luxury having a dishwasher, but it packed up the, now I thought it was the pump because it wasn't draining, and we did what we could to check the pipes and nothing seemed blocked. Anyway, so this chap comes round, lovely guy, and there he was fishing around in the stagnant, stinky dishwasher water at the bottom, on his hands and knees, and trying to get all this water out so he could check the drainage pipe, and it stank. It was horrible. And I was chatting to him saying, oh God, that's horrible. He says, yeah, I know, I hate dealing with drain water. And I said to him, so have you got any more jobs on? He said, I've got 5 more jobs to do today. So he was rushing about. Anyway, I just had a thought while I was chatting to him and after he left, that we should remind ourselves how good we have it. Because that chap was stressed, and he didn't look like he was particularly enjoying what he was doing. And it stank, messing about in the stinky dishwasher water. So anyway, you know, I have to try and remind myself daily. I do this for a reason, so I don't have to run the rat race. I don't have to have a boss. I don't have to kneel on the floor fiddling around with someone else's stinky dishwasher water. Anyway, there you go. Thought for the day. I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to pick the rest of these, 15 things I've got to ship out. Package those that have to go today, because I may run out of time today to get all 15 out. And I'll speak to you all again soon. If you'd like to carry on watching me messing about in my shed, as always, I'll put another video up here. I'll see you over there in a sec. Ta-ra!